럭키님 어서오세요. 아, 이렇게 보니까 또 이상하네. 이렇게 메인으로 보니까 또 못생겨 보이네. 이걸 들켜버렸어.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Off on another adventure, are we?
아까 컵스톤인가 킵스톤인가 찾다가 말했잖아.
Oh, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
이미기다. 됐지? 됐지? 뭐야? 누가 키우는 건가? 이 아이가 키우는 건가 봐요, 이 아이가. 이 아이. 이 녀석.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
아, 이쪽이구나. 아. 잡았구나. 아. 밑에는 어디서 와? 반말이 적응이 안 돼, 아직. 호그와트.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
됐다. 나가자. 와, 가는이야.
Revelio.
이거 어떻게 했더라?
Reparo.
이거 어떻게 했더라?
Really mastered that one, haven't you?
뭐야, 누가 말한 거야?
Revelio.
이거 어떻게 가져갔더라고?
Levioso.
아. 좋아요. 오, 신기해. 어떤 계단이 생겼어. 이거 생기겠다. 쌈쌈. 뭐야 몰래 켰는데 왜 자꾸 들키는 거야? 에멀님 어서 오세요. 뭐야 몰래 켰는데.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's
새벽에 올줄 알고?
gobstones.
아 정말.
What are you up to now?
여기 있다네. 의림도 없지.
Revelio.
와. 이미 목적지 도착했습니다. 여기 있다는데요? 아, 저기 있구나. Here. 이제 하나 나왔어. 여기 있다는데? 시원님 어서오세요. 여기 있다고 하거든요. 어디 있을까요? 보통 여기 있을 저건가? 이건가? 아닌데? 촛불인데? 아, 저기 있다.
Here. That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones.
찾았다.
I should go and see her.
봤다. 이거는 무슨 게임이야? 호그와트 게임이에요. 호그와트 레거시. 해리포터? 그럼요. 하지만 전 해리포터 같은 캐릭터가 아닙니다. 이거 더 내려가야 돼?
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I've found all of your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
내가 노예
Common
캐릭터야.
sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
일단 보수부터 줄래?
Of course. They are yours after all.
아 보수부터
Oh, how
줘.
wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
그럼 위에 두면 안 될까?
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together laughing as all the
생각이랑
losers get
행동이
sprayed,
다르다.
which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
컬렉션. 특답이 이건 좀 찾을 수 있는 건가? 레벨이 안 돼서 못 껴. 나 안경은 필요 없는데. 완료됨. 자. 테스트. 이거 하고 메인 캐스트. 마법 닥친 방이 더 편하다. 연우님 어서오세요. 연우님 그거 하실?
Whee! Oh, not again! Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim. Did you
Wow,
praxia mole? As long as we're only
재밌는
with
거
half a
하실?
week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the ink. Keep trying to stop me.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Levioso.
아주 좋소.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does crossed ones work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
상품? 상품?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
그래서 뭐 어떻게 하는 건데?
We'll make you regret signing up.
인생 마법으로 방어를 주세요.
Come on.
오, 야.
Potato.
나 한 사람만 쏜다. 한 사람만 이긴다. 한 사람만 이긴다.
Don't shy away now.
There goes my wager.
구경 안 했죠? 구경 안 했죠?
Act like a winner.
아, 약한 척해.
Levioso!
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
뭐야, 약하네.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
엄청해. 이제 베이트 하러 갑시다. 아 뭐야, 엄청 약해. 다음은 어디? 일방적으로 패고 있어. 왜 괴롭히고 있어? 아니, 괴롭히는 게 아니라 대결하는 거야, 대결. 내가 쏘지 않으면은 내가 져. 안 귀여워. 귀여워.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
나가는 곳이 어디죠? 오, 그림이 점점 그려지고 있어. 미치기 반사를 어쩔 수 없었군요. 그런 나가는 곳. 아, 여기구나. 뭐야, 다시 올라가? 아, 뭐야, 내가 잘못 왔어?
What am I missing?
나중에 다시 올게요. 일단 메이크를 해야 돼요.
Levioso. Revelio.
냥.
Hello, looking for me?
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to
오나이
it.
남자처럼
Good.
생겼어.
Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
알고 보면 사실은 여자 목소리 하는 남자가 아닌지. 네, 머리 살짝 그려줘. 네, 아무렴 어때? 내 캐릭터는 얼굴이 살짝 남자 같은 거. 어? 내 캐릭터는 얼굴이 살짝 남자 같은
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself.
아무렴 어때?
I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
컴퓨터 잘하는 사람들은 괜찮던데. 근데 나는 컴퓨터 잘 못해서.
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient runes. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
내 소리가 미친다고? 지금은? 지금 괜찮아? 딱 좋아?
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
이쁘다. 이쁘다.
You think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
Prancehoof and Sugarfoot.
그래서? 왜 멈춰? 더 해줘. 얘들아? 얘들아. 이야기 더 해줘, 얘들아. 얘들아. 왜 나만 왜 따돌려? 야. 왜 나만 따돌리냐?
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students,
가니까
as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
쟤들이랑 완전 친해지기 힘들겠다. 우리 어디까지 가요?
I would spend...
호그스필드. 호그스미드. 차리메요. 와, 넓다. 와, 짱 넓다. 호그와트 지도, 세계 지도, 호그스미드 지도. 이쪽에 가는 거잖아. 넓다?
My time exploring if I could.
I confess, I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say,
우리 좀 빨리 갈까?
while I certainly learn a great deal
네?
in class, much can be gleaned outside of the
가서.
castle walls.
아 미안 빨리 가자고 해놓고 내가 딴짓했다. 미안. 자 가자. 아 근데
How are
그렇게
you
어떡하지?
settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange.
버벅거리는 거 이거
Everything
어떡하지?
was...
다 낮췄는데. 아 버벅거리는 거 어떡하지 진짜?
New and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my
나
homeland,
먼저 감.
but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit.
인코스.
Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would
아
say.
아웃코스.
Hopefully it will for you too.
인코스. 내가 먼저 갈 거야. 비켜. 내가 먼저 갈 거야.
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
나 먼저 감.
Hello, Mr.
No.
Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
안녕. 나 먼저 감.
You might want to
왜?
turn
아,
back
왜?
this on eye.
야, 알아?
Turn and run.
야,
Is everything all right, sir?
야,
Oh, it looked right at
야,
me.
뭐라고,
Eyes
야.
big as saucers.
야.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy, guys, ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
아, 빨리 오라고, 빨리 오라고, 빨리 오라고, 빨리 오라고, 빨리 오라고, 빨리 오라고, 빨리 오라고. 뭐 하냐고, 빨리 오라고. 야, 뭐 하냐고. 야, 뭐해? 아, 꼭 내가 앞으로 가야
Oh,
돼?
Mr. Moon. A
아,
demiguise.
진짜.
I think he had too much fun in the village.
먼저 갈랬지.
I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
어디까지 가야 돼? 저긴가 보다. 아, 차라리 그 남자애를 데려올 걸. 걔는 말 안 하고 그냥 빨리 갈 스타일이긴 했는데.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start.
자,
The
왔으니까
Three
이거 필요 없다.
Broomsticks is the
난
place for
딴데 그거 할래.
butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes.
잠시 걸렸어.
I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
아, 저 재밌었는데. 뭐 하자는 거지?
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own.
바꾸는 건가?
You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
안녕. 여기부터 아니야. 여기부터 가야 되나고? 유튜브를 방문하세요. 식빵이 방문하세요. 마음약 방문하세요. 유튜브 방문.
Historically speaking.
스팡이부터 갈 거야.
Team like this here's cannons.
Merlin,
안녕하세요.
beard, not again.
안녕하세요. 안녕하세요.
I'll be right with. Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
아무도 없는 줄 알았잖아.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for.
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we?
이거 못해.
No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try.
오, 이쁘다.
Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it?
왜 이뻤는데?
We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you.
버버 풀렸다.
Perhaps. Yes.
이거 아까 내 거.
A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
오, 이게 더 이쁜데?
Oh goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
안 예쁜데? 싫은데? 안 예쁜데? 싫은데?
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
취향이 같다고? 근데 변화가 없잖아.
Curious indeed.
다양한 마음을 표현합니다. 감정적인 마법을 보여줍니다. 강력한 마법을 보여줍니다.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
기근용. 35가 딱 나을.
How intriguing.
이건가? 살짝 흰 거 이건가? 아까 나 뭐였지?
Curious indeed.
이거였지? 16.75.
How intriguing.
아까 몇 점 몇이었는데? 아까 몇 점 몇이었어?
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
그냥 아까랑 길이랑 이런 거는 아까랑 그냥 똑같이 할게요. 그게 건들진 않을게요. 이거만 건들게요, 이거.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
그런 게 없어, 근데.
Curious indeed.
그나마 이거?
How intriguing.
Curious
이걸로
indeed.
할까? 예쁜 게 없는데.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
너무 매끈해.
How intriguing.
이걸로 할게요, 그냥.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
너무 꼬린다. 너무 꼬린다. 자, 다음은 갑시다.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I
왜에서
look forward to that day.
And I too seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
이거 두 개? 뭐가 볼까요? 헤비대 두 개. 오픈. 스테이션. 화분. 세르게름. 냄비. 레시피. 감자. 별로
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
다른 건 못 사요. 안경 필요 없어. 이거 사라. 닭살모다 사라. 200원 됐다. 살 수 없다. 안녕히 계세요. 다음은 마법약이랑 넣었고요. 마법약이고 여기 갔다가 여기 가면 되겠네요. 다들 게임이 버벅거려가지고 나갔나봐. 근데 게임이 버벅거리는 건 나도 어쩔 수 없어. 아무리 설정을 만져도 안 된다고. 알려줘. 알려줘. 버벅거리는 거 되게 웃겨. 알려줘. 나도 버벅거리는 거 잡고 싶어. 나 오래 collection. 빵이 정답이. 오, 좋아요. 괜찮다. 오, 모자 쓰니까 좀 괜찮았다. 오, 좋아요. 중점을 쓰니까 좀 괜찮았어. 안녕하세요, 실례합니다.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl
이번에
about.
또
I
깔끔하다.
set your things
갑자기
aside
솔직히.
immediately. I
라고 말하면
suspected
더
if you're
고맙겠지?
anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
될 거야. 어. 쓰는 거밖에 없네. 안녕히 계세요. 사랑의 묘약 제조법은 없나요? 사랑의 묘약 제조법은 없나요? 내가 필요한 건 사랑의 묘약 제조법인가? 아까 여기 있었는데. 네, 나이스.
Well, hello there.
안녕하세요. 씨앗 주세요.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
모자 쓰니까
Well,
인물
bravo.
괜찮죠?
Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they
옷을
come.
씌우고 다녀야겠다.
Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants.
앞머리가 없으니까
Grow
이물이
everything
확
myself.
사는데?
My speciality is
앞머리
potion
지워야겠다.
ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of
어떻게
dipping
지우지?
seeds?
너 나 계속 쓰고 다녀야 되나?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything.
와, 라푼님.
Better go and find Matty.
아, 몰래 켰는데 어떻게 알고 또? 아, 정말. 아, 벨렘. 내가 몰래 켰는데 또 어떻게 알고? 새벽병이라니. 아, 호그와트가 너무 하고 싶어서 켰어요. 호그와트가 너무 하고 싶은 거야. 호그와트가 너무 하고 싶은 거 어째?
I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
이제 가끔 가다가 제가 하고 싶어지면은 실수하고 주로 새벽병 하면은 실수 많이 하는 사람들 이거 게임 많이 해요 실수.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We have to wear him down!
What was that? I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it! Do more of it!
Look! He's faltering!
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way!
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
괜찮지만 스토리 진행을 위해 도와줘야죠.
Reparo.
Hello there. A moment if you will.
I will see what he wants.
Lucky they didn't do more damage.
아, 마법 진짜 편하다. 와, 진짜 편하다, 마법.
Reparo.
호그와트가 실존했습니다.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
고양이. 야옹. 너 내 거 할래? 너 내 거 할래? 내 거 하자. 너 내 거 하자. 어? 내 거 하자.
Reparo. Levioso. Reparo.
고양이. 나 마법 편해. 너무 편해.
Reparo.
다 있나? 그런 거 같지?
We were just talking about you.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardwear, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
감사히 받도록 하겠습니다.
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
네, 공격력. 너무 비싼데? 이거 팰게요. 이것도 팰게요. 필요 없어. 미리 보기. 이거 탁자 좀 치워주시겠어요? 안 보이거든요? 미리 보기. 별로인데? 나중에 돈 많으면 다시 올게요.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
갑시다.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome. I shop at your leisure.
신기하다. 갑시다.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
펄럭이는 다른 것보다 펄럭이는 페이지.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who is this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
얘가 왜 여기 있어?
Let's go.
이겼다.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that
아니야,
goblin doing with
됐어.
Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the Three Broomsticks.
이미 들킨 것 같은데?
It's a treat to see you, Lord Gok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well.
영어는 SPR님 제 집사를 갔는데 팔로 건너는데 어서 오세요.
Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right?
여기는 캐릭터들이
Well
다
done.
목소리가 되게 독특하네요.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in
얼굴도
Hogsmeade.
독특하고 목소리도
That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are...
안녕하세요.
How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me.
Oh.
I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
머리 말고 도망치는구만.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
사실 번 더 트림해봐. 어? 네.
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
휴게실로 돌아가야 됩니다. 그런가요? 호그와트 빠른 이동. 휴게실. 부엉이다. 난 부엉이 말고 고양이가 좋은데. 안녕 부엉. 뭐해 부엉? 난 고양이가 더 좋은데. 부엉이 옵션을 받았습니다. 앨보로 오너라. 네. 아, 또 가라고 하면 넙죽하고 그러는 사람입니까? 그럼요. 넙죽 가야죠. 어우, 빨라. 뭔가 아늑하다 분위기가. 내 목격을 본 사람처럼 겁이 질려 있어 너.
Wrong-ickle student, afraid of a staircase? Slow
아저씨 맨날 마주치네.
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
뭘 가야 할까요? 이동. 이동. 아, 나 변신마법 빼고 싶은데.
Oi, can you help me?
Hello. Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought perhaps a fellow Hufflepuff might have the perseverance to join me in a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
저거 그거야. 레비오사인가? 레바오사인가? 그거야.
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
레비오사인가 레바오사인가 그거야.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
뭔 소리인지 하나도 모르겠네요. 레비오소. 레비오소래. 레비오소. 레비오소.
Revelio.
레벨리오.
Levioso.
이거 레비오스가 이제 공중에 띄우는 마법. 아시오는 이제 가져오는 마법. 여기 뭐 있다는 거지?
Professor, do you have time to chat?
I always have time for my students. How may I help you?
아무것도 아니에요.
Apologies, Professor. Perhaps another time.
Of course.
보다 쉬운 거가 이뻐지지 않았어요? 아닌가? 아닌가? 1레벨 잘했어요. 색깔이야 색깔? 오케이.
Levioso. Here. Reparo. Revelio.
나 이거 아니었네? 뭔진 난 모르겠어. 야릇한 내 이름요. 뭔진 난 모르겠어.
They call it chemistry.
Yes, I'm aware.
그냥
Muggles have a lot of different words for things. It might as well be French.
I wonder
저야
how
뭐 이
similar it is
시간에는
to
제가 키고 싶을
potions.
때 키잖아요.
I'm sure it's nothing like it in the least, with the exception that it
정규
can go horribly wrong.
방송은 뭐 시간 맞춰서 킨다고 하고
You've had a potion go horribly wrong, have you?
새벽 방송은 제가 키고 싶을 때 키잖아요.
No, of course not.
Only you said thought you might have.
정규 방송은 뭐 제가 이제 시간 맞춰서 키는 거고 새벽 방송이야 뭐 제가 키고 싶을 때 키는 거니까.
I mean, nothing serious.
어라? 나가는 곳이 어디더라?
Belladonna was the one that was also called Deadly. It appears I had the entirely wrong record. and I ended up with a nickname.
나가야지 뭘 찾든지 말든지 할 텐데 이쪽인가? 호그 교수 연구실. 여기 갔죠? 어떻게 알았어요? 어떻게 알았어? 봤지? 이거 봤지? 야, 그때도 뭐냐? 야, 저 노프루프 같더라고요. 어떻게 알았어? 어떻게 알았어? 호그 교수 연구실. 교수님 불러서 왔는데요. 뭐야, 학생이야? 에이씨. 에이씨. 야, 화장실에 뭐였죠? 뿌뿌뿌뿌 좋아한다고요? 아, 그래요? 나는 저거 저 뭐지? 뭐시기지? 저 교내 테스트 저거 하는데 후플푸푸 떴어. 내가 후플푸푸 인재래. 이쪽이 아닌 것 같아요. 내려갑시다. 패스는 패스기로 취업할 수 있습니다. 궁금한 건데 화장실 유령 있나요? 없을걸요? 내 화장실이 어디였죠? 너 내 거 할래? 내 거 하자. 내 거 할래? 아, 그래요? 모르겠어요. 화장실에서 이런 못 봤어. 애초에 나 화장실 못 봤는데? 화장실 봤나? 잘 모르겠어요.
A rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
커플실 뭐냐? 여기 맞아? 엔진수가 많대.
There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
여기 맞는 거야?
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
넌 나중에? 나는 보물찾기 할래.
This stairwell looks promising.
이쪽이야? 아, 이쪽.
This looks like the portrait from the map. Now, where's the treasure?
이거 같은. 오!
Aha! There was a doorway hidden within the portrait.
오! 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 주변에 아시오였다고요? 아시오 이거잖아.
I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
제보. 나 입을래. 못 입어. 아쉽구만. 아쉽구만. 아서가 어디 있을까요? 가면 가지고 오는 춤을. 맞아요. 알았어요. 멀티 되면 좋을 텐데. 멀티 안 되나 봐요. 아쉽게도. 멀티 되면 재밌을 텐데. 알았어요. 야, 너 여기
What have you learned?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
그래서 이거 나 주는겨? 안 주는겨? 왜 안 주는겨? 홍보님 방송이요. 호그와트 게임이네. 맞나?
I thought potions required precision. The configuration makes potions seem easy. Quite puts it to shame if you
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
얍. 위즐리 교수님이랑 위즐리? 일단 여성분이에요. 나는 스토리 몰라. 나 해리포터 보다 말았어. 스토리 몰라. 안녕하세요.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me.
위즐리 가문이라고.
I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have, had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise. And a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
론 위즐리가 들어간다고요? 티 교수와 이야기하세요. 비켜요, 비켜. 나 먼저 갈 거야, 비켜. 아, 적폐 가문이에요? 그럼. 안녕하세요. 안 봤다.
Revelio.
I believe we have some matters to discuss.
안 봤다. 안녕하세요.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on
그냥
Incendio.
가르쳐주면 안 될까요?
You know
교수님,
where to find me once you've finished.
교수님 과제가 너무 많아요. 그냥 알려주세요. 네, 가르쳐주세요.
Crossed ones isn't as secret
과제가
as
너무
it's
많아요.
believed to be.
저 뒤에 있는 눈 가지고 싶다. 그럼. 과제가 너무 많아요. 과제 줄여주세요. 영중. 아, 나 이거 없으면 이렇게 이른다니까. 아, 이거 없었으면 어쩔 뻔했어. 쭉. 이거 없었으면 어쩔 뻔했어. 그러니까요. 진짜 길치들은 환장할 것 같아요. 더군다나 이게 성이 넓어서
Reparo.
Levioso. Revelio.
뭐지? 번쩍번쩍하는데? 마법을 쓸 수 있게끔 된 것 같은데 아닌가? Oh.
Ready for another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
Oh.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
Oh.
I know, Sebastian. I know.
끝났니?
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of
내가
crossed
한 번
ones
더
all
이겨야
set?
되거든?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up.
아 그래?
Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
파트너 없어. 나사이? 나사이 같이.
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
뭐야 왜 3대2야? 아시오 같은 말로 방어 보라색을 아시오로 보라색 방어력을 부수래.
Glad I didn't bet on you that round.
왜
Let's
이게
go again.
건지야? 다행이라고? 어.
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
그리핀들가 오히려 더 만족되는 것 같은데? 너무 아파요. 아 진짜 좋더라.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
아시오를 걸고.
Excellent form.
에비오스를 걸고.
Nicely done. That's it. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
나 해리도 유수자야.
Assignment's all finished.
해리도 은근 공수자라니까 진짜로? 삼1통 소설미 만화가 있죠. 나루토, 해리포터, 원피스. 원피스가 왜? 왜 원피스에 들어가냐고요? 네. 아! 루피 할아버지가 해군이고.
I don't feel well. Why don't you go and see Nurse Blaney?
오케이, 확인.
Yes. We'll come with you.
내가 나루토는 나 원피스 좋던데. 너 모를까봐?
I don't know.
남이도 뭔가 맞아 남이도 뭔가 있긴 해. 주얼리본이 맞아요 주얼리본이 맞아요. 한국왕 한왕국 국왕이기도 하고 그리고 또 이제 쿠마가 아빠잖아 주얼리본이.
Off on another adventure, are we?
주얼리본이 아빠가 쿠마잖아요. 혈통벌만하다. 레알 크크. 솔직히 루피 활동은 못 이기지. 아빠가 드래곤이고 할아버지가 해군 뭐지? 중장인가? 해군 중장. 엄마는 안 나왔고.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor?
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
그리고 이제 그 루피의 의형제 사보랑 에이스. 감사합니다.
Good work.
오.
Getting it. Keep at it. And keep trying to incinerate yourself.
Incendio.
정거리.
Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic.
Incendio.
사모적 기적이에요? 그래? 맞네. 사부 그 고아왕국 귀족 집안 다 되네. 러브님 어서오세요. 뭐 찾으세요? 못 찾는 게 아니고 저거 스킬 조합 컨트롤 연습하고 있었어요. 네, 미션 중이라서. 배가 펌표? 돌아오래 들어왔는데 여기?
There you are.
5초합이요? 5초합 이따 한번 볼게요. 지금 뭐 이거밖에 없어서 방어로. 이것도 나름 나쁘지 않다. 공격력. 아즈카반이 뭐예요? 방어력요. 이건 여기네. 감옥이요? 왜 내가 감옥이야? 왜 내가 감옥이야? 왜 내가 감옥인데? 나 감옥 가야 돼요? 안 줬는데? 나도 어렸을 때나 잠깐 봤지. 초반부밖에 안 봐가지고 잘 몰라요.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
커피만 가서 따드리죠. 아, 그럴까요? 뭐 해야 되냐?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented.
맞아요. 스트레스 많이 받는 지가 불사래요. 이제 내가 나가는 길 찾을 수 있지롱. 안녕?
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so.
맞아,
I won't
진짜
press you now,
넓어.
but you will have to tell me what's going
길이
on at some
어디가
point.
어딘지 모르겠어.
You might need me. So,
세바스찬은 근데 착해 보이는데.
I need to find something for Professor
왜
Fig,
저기 들어간 거죠?
but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
모든 사람들 도와주겠잖아요. 네?
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
그래도 되는 거야? 여기 페이지가 날려댕겨요.
See there? That's the door we need to reach.
저렇게 큰 소리
And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner. So don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The disillusionment charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light. Just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
아, 마법이다. 마법은 되게 좋아요. 이리 와. 이리 와. 이거 뭐였죠? 빛마법이고. 해리포터에서 제일 기억나는 말이 닥터 말포이. 닥터 때문에 잡혀갔습니다. 닥터에서 잡혀가셨습니다. 어디로 가야 돼? 아, 느낌표, 빨간색 느낌표 하면은 퀘스트 실패하고 잡힌대요. 풀타임 있는 거 아니야? 암살자 들어가자. 들어가자. 오, 이 극장인데도 안 들킨다. 오늘 이렇게 여는데도 안 들킨다고? 아, 걸렸다. 아, 걸렸다. 최고의 명언 3개 있다. 닥터 말포이, 아브라카타브라, 윙가르디움, 레비오사. 아시시죠? 레비오사. 도비는 자유예요. 도비는 자유의 몸이 아니에요. Shut up, 말포이. 맞네.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll. Blast! The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Damn! You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk
우리가
behind me?
20대 됐을 땐 거라고?
The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
열쇠가 왜 필요한데?
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
못 왔으니까
Hello,
좀 낫지.
Hamora. That's how I always used to get it.
아니라고?
But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust
I
me.
am Groot. I am Groot. I am Groot.
The key. Here it is.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
좋아. 이거 좋고 뒤로 가고.
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now, to find that book.
아, 좋아요. 아주 좋습니다. 아주 좋아요. 다원님 흠색 학생 같아. 뭔 소리야?
Ghost, don't let her see you.
뭔 소리인지 모르겠어. 그냥 이렇게 하는 게 맞겠지?
Surely no one's wandering it. You'd be wise to get out of here. It's not safe for young mortals.
아이 들켰다. 아니 제일 분산 껐는데. 사실도 이상하다. 뒤에 분산 끌었는데. 어라? 어라? 그래도 다행이네요.
Silent as a grave.
중간 세이브 있어서.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you.
실례합니다. 안녕히 계세요. 먼저 갈게요. 아니야. 아니야, 선생님. 아니야, 선생님. 큰일 날 뻔. 큰일 날 뻔. 큰일 날 뻔. 큰일 날 뻔. 왜 이쪽 오니? 왜 이쪽 오세요? 선생님? 안녕하시죠, 선생님? 아니, 선생님. 여기 계시면 안 되는데? 거기 계시면 제가 곤란한데? 선생님, 거기 계시면 제가 곤란하거든요.
Did I hear something? Wander in the restricted section at this hour.
아, 저 저도 야식 먹고 싶어요. 저도 야식 먹고 싶어요. 지금 어떻게 가지?
Quietly now.
어떻게 가지?
Ghost, don't let her see you.
일단 이건 맞아. 맞고. 됐어, 가자. 좋아, 이거였어.
Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking. We must remain unseen.
야식은 깔끔하고 상쾌한 걸로 민초에 포커했는데 그걸로 배가 차요? 배 채우려고 먹는 게 아닌가?
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone. To St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
아이언메이드나. 난 불닭에 삼김면. 난 불닭 못 먹는. 이것도 먹으려고 있는 중이네요. 얘는 이렇게 검색하는구나. 새로운 사실 알았어.
Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
새로운 사실 알았어. 제가 한 거 아니에요? 제가 한 거 아니에요?
Who have we here? Sebastian Sallow and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
내가 널 믿어도 되는 걸까?
How do I know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on me?
Why would I do that? I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
수리 마법.
Repair it.
없어 보자. 어디로 간다고? 장비 좀 바꿀게요. 새 장비가 있으면 좋을 뻔했지. 오, 방어력 올라가요. 선생님들이랑 싸우는 그런 장면은 없나? 싸우게 된다면 부정선생님 싸우고 싶어.
Of course. Traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. That's it.
싸우게 된다면 부정선생님 싸우고 싶어. 아, 내려와야 돼. 엄청 좋아 보인다. 엄청 좋아 보인다. 와, 10분 올려줘? 아, 뜬다.
Where might this lead?
대박이다. 10분 올려줘? 이거 아마 빗마법이겠지?
Lumos.
아니네?
Revelio.
아, 이것도 아니야?
Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there.
Accio. Levioso.
이거였구만. 바실리스크 나오게 생겼다. 그러니까.
Not surprising. Lots of enemy.
오, 한방. 오, 한방. 오, 너무 좋고. 뭔지 모르겠어요. 아, 고등어묵 센거 알아요.
Repair.
복구 안 되네. 아, 땅땅쌤. 아, 덤벼. 아, 덤벼. 아, 땅땅쌤.
Incendio.
아! 왜? 잠시만. 아니, 너 뭐야? 잠시만. 너 뭐야? 잠시만. 야, 던지는 거 내버린다.
Incendio. Leviosa. Incendio. Leviosa.
던지는 건 에바지. 나 저거 먹고 싶어.
Reparo. Revelio.
뭘까? 뭘 해야 되는 걸까?
Lumos.
뭘 해야 되는 걸까, 내가?
Incendio.
This must be the way forward. But to where?
Lumos. Lumos.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
어떻게 하는 건가? 어떻게 해야 돼?
Incendio.
그건 아닌 것 같아. 떨어질 것 같아.
Lumos.
뭐지? 아, 알 것 같아. 우리가 여기서 점프하는 동시에 저거를 쳐야 돼. 아, 너무 빨랐다. 너무 빨랐다.
Lumos.
좋아요. 나이스. 아, 너무 똑똑해, 너무 똑똑해. 나. 어. 안녕히 계세요. 안녕히 계세요. 안녕히 계세요. 잘못 들어올 것 같아요. 안녕히 계세요. 안녕히 계세요. 안 올래? 뭐야? 이렇게 밀어. 뭐야? 왜 이렇게 밀어?
Incendio. Incendio. Leviosa. Potato. Incendio. Leviosa.
아. 일단 다시 내려가지고. 아. 일대 다수는 왜 맞아, 선생님? 아, 나 기다려라. 아까 좋은 점 얻었거든? 기다려라. 어딨냐? 어딨냐? 됐다. 어깨가 안경. 안경 여기서 얻었죠? 어? 마스크. 미안. 생명력의 물약. 덩어리 올라갔죠? 아, 개소리네. 아, 아, 덤벼. 아, 들려라.
Leviosa. Leviosa. is a book after all.
아, 그 게임이잖아. 완전 그 게임이잖아. 대박 그 게임이잖아. 마스크가 좀 그렇다. 안 예쁘다. 기억 보여주는 건가? 네. 기억 보여주는 거. 없어. 가난해. 왜 생겼어? 근데 안 가난해. 저런 마법 구입 시급. 우리한테 애들 안 줬어.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald? Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood. Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a fifth year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a fifth year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
소떡소떡이 3,500원?
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me.
피버스한테 협박받았어요.
You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
there was nobody else. I came alone.
오, 착해.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
뉴스에 들어왔어요. 착한데. 프로지. 착한데. 딱 착한 관상이구만. 프로지. 여러분 잠시만요. 아, 소떡소떡이랑 뭐 먹지? 스무디 말고 쉐이크? 말고 아이스티, 밀크티, 초콜릿티. 스무섭지? 스무섭지 할게요. 주문? 네. 여긴 다 자연에 들었다. 여기는 새벽에 열어가지고 아침까지 해요. 야식 먹는 사람들이 많나봐, 이 동네. 나 같은 사람이 많나봐. 소떡소떡에는 뭐가 나와야 되나? 아이스티, 밀크티, 초코라떼, 생딸기 라떼. 어떤 게 나올까요? 소떡소떡에? 우리도 KFC, 맥도날드 문 닫았어요. 아, 아예 없다고? 아, 괜찮아. 맥도날드는 없어도 돼. 아무도? 오랜만에 밀크티 한번 먹어볼까? 롯데리아가 잘해. 롯데리아 말고 오키나리아 말고. 마음 편히 둬야 돼. 그러고 보니까 날이 밝네요. 내려가네? 없긴 없어. 그러면 맘스터치 먹으면 될까? 그니까. 솔직히 맥날은 아니라 그랬어. 맥날은 아니라 그랬어. 이혼하라. 아, 그래요? 이혼?
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor.
아, 들켰다.
I'll see what I can find out.
아, 들켰다. 아, 조용히 나가려는데.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black.
들켰다.
It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait, you accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
원래 새벽뱅은 몰래 키는 거야.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive, Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was the professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be...
임페리어. 이건 저주고. 얘도 저주네. 프루시오. 아바라케다브라. 아바라카타브라 있다. 여기 여러분들 좋아하는 아바라카타브라 있어요. 에바네스트. 아, 그래요? 오, 기준마법. 위험마법. 물체이동 마법. 여기 있네. 여러분들이 원하는 거. 윙가르디움 레비오사. 여기 있네. 윙가르디움 레비오사. 여기 있네. 여러분들이 좋아하는 거. 이거랑 이거. 봄바르다. 에스펠리아 아르무스. 핀도. 너 아직 못 써. 1학년 허주탱이라서 라고 말하는 게 않다면서. 1학년 아니고요. 5학년이에요. 1학년 아니고 5학년이에요. pom프린도. 펠리펜도. 디센도. 디펄소. 변신. 나 이거 배우고 싶어. 변신. 글래시어스. 아레스토 모멘텀. 석본장 많아요? 그래요? 이것도 재밌다. 잠시만요. 고대마법. 금지. 투페파. 프테프. 멜리오. 꽃주문. 이거 언제 열리죠?
You can learn from them as well.
재밌다. 너무 재밌고, 너무 재밌고. 약촉 수업. 방이. 조합, 연습. 공유편. 마지막 라운드? 그렇군요.
Nice to see you.
As soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
저리 가. 저리 가. 나 이 퀘스트부터 할 거란 말이야. 진짜.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Pete was in a mood the other day. Tossed my quill right on Scribner's desk. Now I have detention for a week.
계속 말해, 얘들아. 얘들아? 니들도 나 따시키니? 됐어, 안 놀아. 진짜 됐어 안 놀아. 진짜. 한번 따시켜. 상처받았어.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small, project.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
I suppose it must seem that way. I'm not sure it's justified. It's often been a matter of circumstance.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Oh, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
Oh dear, I shall get in trouble for this.
Reparo. Levioso. Incendio. Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, it literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened a piece of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
I suppose I could help if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
날라다니는 책들.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Revelio. Got it. Only 4 more to go.
내가 일로 와. 책장. 이리 와. 책. 일로 와. 상자 보자. 책 이리 온. 책 이리 온. 어디 갔어? 책 이리 온. 나 어디 숨었어?
This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
일기장.
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students see that?
주실래요? 됐다. 저 숨었다. 너 딱 걸렸어 너. 어디 숨었니? 어디 숨었니? 여기 숨었니? 아쉬워. 어디 숨었니? 일단 들어와 볼까? 한 권 남았구만. 어이 그만 들어와. 에리온 어디 가니? 에리온.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
미안해. 아까 여기 뭐 있었어?
Revelio.
갑시다. 가입시다.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
일기장 지켰으니 보상을 받아야겠어.
Unless you want your classmates to know how you really feel about them, you might reward me for my time.
Oh, you're not at all who I thought you to be.
정이가 밥 먹여주냐?
I wouldn't do that to you, Cressida. Only trying to teach you to be a little more careful.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
한설인가? 오. 오, 되게 별로다. 오, 되게 별로네. 그래야지.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
나중에 보고 얘기 줄게.
Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Revelio. Leviosa. Tego. Incendio. Reparo.
뭐야, 다 아니야? 나중에 합시다. 나중에 합시다. 모르겠어. 압축 수업. 엑스틀리아 모노스. 아르무스. 일단 약학 수업부터 들읍시다. 오, 이런데 또 처음 와보네.
She growing Punja's onion again.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Oh,
hello.
주인공 진짜 눈에 띈다. 가면
Class,
쓰고
please welcome the
혼자 가면
newest
쓰고
rose in
모자
our
쓰고
garden.
목도리 하고.
We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
안 들어보라고.
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm
아니, 그
tug.
나가는 들려? 그럼 앤드레이크도 들리는 거 아니야?
Quickly! Place your mandrakes in the new pot and pack down the soil!
와, 쩐다.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease.
만들어, 그러나.
Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor? Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say, I nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. It wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
머리가 허리까지 오나?
Let's see how to balance my
골반까지
star
오는 것
thistle
같아, 머리가.
arrangement. Niffler's fancy
근데
or
따가지고
roses?
골반까지 오는 거 그지? 저 아마 풀면은 허벅지까지 오지 않을까? 머리 따르면 살짝 줄어들잖아요. 어. 와, 허벅지까지. 와.
If I didn't have that fireplace to sit next to, I think I should be terribly hungry.
나도 기르고 싶다.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld
아니야,
potion,
허벅지는
as you
너무
all should
했어.
know from Professor Sharp's
허벅지는 너무
class.
그렇고 허리까지만 기르고 싶다. 딱 저도 말고 덜도 말고 허리까지.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out, introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Here, dear, and let them have a good chomping. Yes, Professor. They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
근데 허리까지 기르면은 나 관리해줄 사람을
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day.
찾아야 되지 않을까?
Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping
나는 관리
cabbages.
못하겠어. 나
Up these
지금도
stairs will
관리
take us there.
못하겠는데.
But you'll lead.
힘들어서. 나 지금도 힘들어서 관리 못하고 있는데 관리해줄 사람 필요하지 않을까? 라고 생각을 해봅니다. 나가는 곳 어디야? 일을 잃었다. 올라가야 되나? 올라가야 되나?
Nice work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good.
누군데 나 따라와?
But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
너 누군데 날 따라와?
Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself.
따라오지 마.
I mean, here we are. Home of the... Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Mind your fingers. I almost lost a stump once. Don't worry. Nurse Blaney put it back on. Trust me. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
내 거. 저 그만 보내. 세븐 얼마나 괴로워. 착하세요.
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we, probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
일단은 8분만 더 하고 방송할까요? 나 음식 왔어. 이따 정규 방송도 하려면은
always wear our dragon hide gloves. I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
정규 방송도 하려면은 지금 꺼야 돼. 이거 딱 30분 찍으면은 끄도록 할게요.
I attended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Those mandrakes are relishing their new pots. Only cost me my heart and hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand.
호그와트 재밌음. 어라? 나가야 되는데? 어라? 어라? 나가는 곳이 어디지? 어라? 전시에 들어가겠습니다. 나가는 곳이 어딜까요? 나 어디로 들어왔을까요? 어디로 들어왔을까요? 이러다 길을 헤매겠어. 나만 되겠다. 아. 아하. 아하, 아하. 난 저 문이 안 열리는 줄 알았지.
Have you ever seen?
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent.
그리고 긴 시간이었어, 맞아.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
와, 제대로 안 알려주고 시작하래 그냥.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
쉽다. 맛없는 건 좀.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Remember, Your potion should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Here's the fupa feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurance potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
와, 그거 안 해? 웃겨서 있는 거 그런 거 안 해?
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah! Get it! Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Garrett.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
자, 오늘의 방송도 여기까지. 아, 다들 시청해주셔서 감사드리고요. 이렇게 늦은 새벽에 와주셔서 다들 감사드립니다. 저는 이만 가보도록 하겠습니다. 이따 정규 방송 때 봐요. 다들 안녕. 오뱅알, 오뱅수. 다들 정규 방송 때 봐요. 다들 안녕. 뿅.